What do you tell a person who just had a surgery on their leg? Take it and rest easy.
It's my birthday! I can't wait to talk even more about it!
Ooh, cakey!
Let's celebrate, improv style!
It's Jared's birthday, alright!
Show the icing on the cake!
How do you say happy birthday in Greek Orthodox? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evenings. How's everybody doing this evening? We're doing well? Fantastic. I am desperately trying to get something set up that should have been set up before I even started, but it's all good now. Welcome to Bring Your Own Improv. I believe it's Jared's birthday today. Yeah.
It's my birthday!
What? Big surprise, big surprise. Who knew that was going to happen? Folks, a couple of quick announcements to get ourselves going. If you are somebody who's watching out on YouTube, please make sure you like and subscribe. That really helps us out. Click the little bell symbol if you want to know when our shows are on so you never forget. Those of you guys who are in here, best way to watch the show is in speaker view. Simply go up, click the little view button, change it to speaker view. You get to see a much wider picture instead of trying to see what's going on in all those little boxes. If you have a house and you're in it, please notify where your exits are in case there's an emergency in your home. Please go ahead to the exit. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. We are in our homes, even though it feels like we're in your home. Bathroom. If you have one in your home, you know where it is. All we ask is please do not bring your device with you because there might be an unfortunate accident. And since we are broadcasting on YouTube, it'll be an internet sensation you don't want to deal with. The chat, of course, a very important feature for both here in the Zoom room and out in YouTube. Both of you guys are able to chat. Let's see if the chat feature works well. So we're going to look at the chat. There's a little button down here that says chat, and then you go over there and there's a chat window that opens up and you can write down in the chat message. YouTube, you guys have the chat down there. I would like to know, what would you buy Jared for his birthday? If you knew it was Jared's birthday and you were going to buy him something, write down there what you would put in him. What would you get him for his birthday? Come on, YouTube. We know you're out there too. Cool. So looking at this right now, thank goodness Jared has a monkey. That won't go wrong. And ooh, a football. All right. Fantastic. You know what? Even more fantastic is the cast I got tonight. First, of course, we have the birthday boy, Jared.
I'm just going to keep reiterating the fact that it's my birthday today.
Audrey.
Hey guys, did you know that it's Jared's birthday today?
That'll only get more obnoxious after 12:01 tonight. John.
I just bought my first car, so hopefully we're in for a funny ride tonight.
And I'll make sure that I'm off the sidewalk. Brett.
If I could give Jared a gift, I'd give him mom's spaghetti.
Oh, Candace.
Hey, has anyone heard whose birthday it is? I'm not quite sure.
Ooh, I'm not sure either. And
I think it's Gorky Noschmitz.
Okay. That was a thing. It was a thing. All right, fantastic. And of course, we have a very important part of our show, our featured audience member, or what we'd have our Fam Cup.
Fam Cup.
Got that the last show. Also forgot actually having a cup. So I will draw a name from this mac and cheese bowl down here. And it looks like we have Sarah. Sarah's somebody who makes our show bi-coastal because she's all the way out in California. It's a great thing about BYOI now is that you can actually watch from anywhere in the world. Sarah, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Fantastic. Sarah, it's good to see you again. You have been before.
Go on.
Yeah, you have been fan before. You're one of our regulars, and we really love having you here. So excited that we've decided that the people are going to be interviewing you is not only Audrey, but the most amazing birthday boy, Jared. And we're just going to keep driving that home all night. You cool with that, Sarah?
Absolutely. Sounds great.
I love how you shook your head no and then said absolutely. That's really great. Jared, Audrey, take it away.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Is there anything else you'd like to say, maybe?
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Oh, that is so nice. Oh. You know, I just feel like talking about birthdays today. Sarah, what is the memory of the best birthday you've ever had? It could be somebody else's like mine. That's cool.
Yeah. No, honestly, like I really enjoyed my 21st.
Please tell us what made it so enjoyable that you remember still.
It was actually like the only time that like a group of friends actually threw a party for me, which was really cool.
Aw.
It's really cool, but we're all like, can we announce one important thing though, Sarah? There is a reason you're fam, and Jared might be excited to know that.
Oh, that it was my birthday this past Sunday?
Your birthday was just last Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is so cool. So it's great that you had those awesome friends. I was not one of them. I was not aware that it was your birthday or invited to any kind of party. That's fine. Your friends, what friends were they? Can you talk a little bit about them? Just briefly.
Yeah, they were just ones I went to school with because that's kind of what happens when you're in college.
So I know for a fact that you went to Wheaton College because I did too. So I found a lot of comfort in my philosophy textbooks. Can you tell me who's your favorite philosopher?
Philosopher. I don't know. Can I say Audrey? Is that fair?
That's cheating, but I'll allow it.
Okay.
And also, was there anything, any particular like disciplines that you liked focusing on, like ethics, morality, epistemology? This is gonna be a great show, guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, definitely both of those E's. Just like thought experiments in general, I guess.
Ooh, thought experiments.
For sure, yeah.
We'll
Love
be
that.
playing a lot of mind games today, by the way.
Awesome.
I know I can't wait to start playing all these philosopher characters.
It was fun last time, yeah.
Sarah.
Yes.
So a lot of times in these, people get asked like, what are your favorite movies, things like that. I am more interested tonight in hearing people talk about my birthday, but also a question for you. What are some of your favorite like songs from movies?
Songs from movies?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
say
Like,
songs and movies. The first thing that pops in my mind is Into the Woods. Let's go with Into the Woods. It's really good.
a lot of people in the video panes, in my view, seem to really agree with you there.
Nice. I'm glad. Let's go with that then. It's a good answer.
Is there any reason why you really enjoy that more than all the other songs that are in movies?
It's just a good sound. They're very catchy and the wordplay is great.
Good.
Yes, as we know, all those classic musicals, they're quite earworms. So I want to know, is there any song that you've had stuck in your head in the past week that you just can't get out?
In the past, I wouldn't say in the past week.
That's okay. Any time frame you want.
I don't know. Let's see. I've been listening to a bunch more songs I consider like meme music, sort of. And also like, oh geez, someone missed a performance of Into the Woods because of the pandemic. That really sucks. But another thing that comes to my mind is actually Ghostbusters, which is fitting because it's October. But Ghostbusters is awesome. As far as like silly earworm songs go.
Yeah. Well, I know who I'm going to call after this.
Fair enough.
That's a great call. Happy Birthday would also have been a good song you could have mentioned. I'm just pulling that out for no reason at all. So let me one other question. I'm just like a good memory that you have, other than that birthday one, just a nice memory that you have, just something that you can kind of get lost in and fall back on.
A nice memory. Well, it's actually like semi-related to that birthday, more specifically a present I got. But you remember those kind of like adult coloring books?
Yes.
So like during finals week, the semester before that birthday, I was hanging out with some of my friends and I was saying how much I love them, and one of my friends randomly asked me out of nowhere when my birthday was. So I told her, and she put that in her phone, and then the subject changed. And then like a few weeks before my birthday, she said like, "Oh wait, I should go to Michael's," and one of her other friends asked why, and she was like, "You know why." And then a few weeks later, they came by to my birthday party with an adult coloring book from Michael's. It was like they put that much thought into it. Like they came up with it 5 months in advance. And that's one of my favorite memories.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that is truly amazing in there. I didn't know they made pornography coloring books. I'm gonna have to go check it out. All right. So we're going, I know I'm just busting. Okay, so we're actually going to see a movie about all the things that you just said, and a game we like to call Movie Critics. And you're going to help me out as this movie goes along. Now, out of curiosity, we did get into, the idea of I've completely forgotten the word, philosophy. I'm wondering, who is your favorite philosopher? Like Plato or Freud or Fibonacci or the Burger King. Who's the one that comes up with the things that really mean the most to you?
I'm not sure. I mean, Socrates is annoyingly amusing.
All right, fantastic.
It'd probably be fun to play. Probably very fun to play. So yeah.
All right, Socrates. Could you tell me which one of our cast members is going to play Socrates?
Let's say John. That'd be good.
All right, John is going to play Socrates, and we're actually going to go back in that time, and we're going to see what was really going on, because I think that's the problem with history these days. We're only trying to figure out what happened based on the papyrus it's written on that wasn't burned down. So let's see what Socrates was really like. In this first scene, he was hanging out with his best bud. What's his best bud's name?
Is there a correct answer to that?
Yeah, that's actually their name, Zaire. Zaire and Socrates had really, really been honing in on the dudeness that they were trying to control. And so let's see what John and Audrey have to do with this in really setting this theory down. All right.
Zaire, I've been thinking a lot about dudeness lately. And I think it's time we find something higher to elevate that concept.
Listen, you know me, your best friend Zaire. I'm absolutely the epitome of dudeness. I am the form of dudeness. All right.
But how can we need to find a way to expand upon that, because we've been doing dudes for ages now, and we need to bring that to a whole new level.
All right.
Dudism.
Here's the thing. I've got this bottle of hemlock right here. I'm going to chug it like a mofo, and you're going to see how much of a dude I am. Will that prove your theory?
Now, actually, going on in the temple across the street was two philosophers talking about the theory of bra. And how BRAH, and like how important having the right bra-ness was about things. Just give me two quick letters, Sarah.
So
this was Oliver and Umnith. Oliver and Umnith were actually ready to go ahead and explain the theory of bra-ness, and that was played by Candace and Ian.
All right. Just hear me out, okay? We need to just relax, chill, crack open a few cold ones, and I think we'll become the ultimate level of bra.
Oliver, You know, bras do more than just abide. They excel, they exceed.
You're right. We could just totally go crazy. Yes.
Let's do an experiment. What if we were crazy bras?
Oh, extra supportive. Yes.
And actually, there was a temple down the street that most people didn't like to visit. And I believe that had Nietzsche and Karl Marx in it. And that was played by Brett and Jared. And they were actually talking about the deepness of camaraderie, the camaraderie. Let's see what was going on in their temple.
You know, man, you're that man. You're that dude. Love you.
No, man, I love you. And you know what else I love is that in the future, everybody's going to look back on these times and know that all of us philosophers were like frat boys. That's definitely going to be what sticks, my man.
That's how I want to be remembered, man. And I hope that our camaraderie will just echo throughout generations. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you mean, bro, because we're going to be crazy. We're going to be crazy like, I wonder who's going to be the first one to pluck all the feathers off a chicken and say, yo, that's a dude.
Dude, I'm getting so excited. Spank me, quick.
And see, because Greek philosophy goes nuts when Karl Marx screams, "Spanked me." Sarah, is that pretty much what you always thought happened with the philosophers? I'm sure you did. All right. Folks, let's move on to letting you know that our shows are free, but kind of like a pay what you can thing. So if you are able to pay a particular amount that you think is fair for our show, you can do that through two great ways: our Venmo account, Bring Your Own Improv, or our PayPal account, the paypal.me/bringyourownimprov, BYOI. Or if you don't want to remember those, just go to our website, make a donation there, and we will greatly appreciate that. I should probably not close the box that allows me to do the next thing I need to do, because I'm off to the races tonight. Speaking of races, we're going to have a good race going on of who can answer the most questions in a game we like to call Questions. What is going to work is two people will be up there. They must have a scene and must move that scene along. All the elements of the scene must be there, but they can only speak in questions. So that means making a clear set question that asks something important that helps drive things, but they cannot make a statement or an upward inflection question where it's just like, this is a question. Those things are not allowed. They actually have to ask a legitimate question. So first off, do I have anybody who feels like they could talk in just questions? Go ahead and put your name down in the chat. Looks like Lori's playing there, so that's fantastic. All right, somebody unmute Lori. Lori, you there?
I'm here.
Cool. So the order I've got right now is Jared, Audrey, Lori, John, Brett, Candace, and Ian. So let's get this party started. Down in the chat, what is your favorite musical? Go ahead and put that down, or out there in YouTube, you can put in the chat what your favorite musical is. And let's see where this goes. You know what? We're going to start this first scene off. Jared and Audrey, you are both chess pieces that are on break from playing a chess game. So this is chess pieces in the break room. Let's go ahead and see where that goes.
How many spaces to the left do you think I can go before I fall off this board, bro?
Why are you so existential?
What if the whole world is just a chessboard that's only 10 squares wide?
How could the world just be that if we're in the break room right now?
Wouldn't we break if we fell off the edge?
Have you ever seen a broken chess piece in your life?
If I say no, will that discredit my fear?
Why would your fear just be discredited now when a second ago you were asking
Yeah, Jared, the beginning part of that was just rephrasing so that you could stall before you asked your next question. Sorry.
Very true, Daniel. Very true.
Audrey then came out and ran into Lori, who is seriously wicked. She's seriously wicked in her ways. Let's see what those two talked about.
What do you think of my hat?
Did you get that at Starbucks?
Do you really think Starbucks sells hats like this?
Why does it smell like coffee?
Do you think that if I fill it with coffee beans, it would still have the smell of coffee?
Where did you get that many coffee beans?
Dunkin' Donuts. Oh!
It's a statement. Nice try there, Lori. Very good. All right. So we move on clearly to John. Audrey and John. John is actually a very, very beautiful individual. And Audrey, being the beast that she is, decided to flirt her way in with the beauty.
Do you like my hair?
Where did you get that hair?
Can't you see it was from the salon?
Why does it smell like coffee?
Do you have any of the coffee scented shampoo?
John's just asking questions from work now. I'm gonna get rid of that. Come on. Audrey continued walking down the hall and ran into Brett, which she has only met once. So let's see how that went.
Who are you?
Did I meet you in high school?
Do I look like I have an education?
Weren't you on the chess team?
Do I look like I have an education?
That's just.
I know. I ran out of ideas.
All right, so Brett was out. You know what? But this is when we actually ran into Candace, who couldn't make a decision because she loved everyone. And so, yeah, let's see the conversation that Audrey, the chess piece, and Candace, who loved all of the chess pieces, had.
How do I choose a favorite one?
Why don't you just pick a name out of a hat?
How could this happen?
Did you know that they make hats that have coffee beans in them?
How do you get that many coffee beans in a hat?
Have you ever been to Starbucks?
Is that a coffee shop?
How many spaces from your current location is the nearest Starbucks?
How would I count to 10?
Do you have a protractor?
Does that come in a kit?
How have you lived this long without having a protractor in your possession?
Why are you so judgmental?
Because my parents raised me that way.
Oh, Audrey, almost make it all through. But that's when Candace decided she was actually not going to love all the chess pieces. She was only going to love one. And this one, you know what, was going to make her a rich girl. Naughty, 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 naughty. Let's give it up, Ein.
Aren't you sick of that chess game?
How could I be sick of this chess game?
Haven't you been playing all day and all night?
Don't you see the stack of cash that I have from this?
How does it feel to be rich?
How wouldn't you like to know?
Oh! And scene. I think I did it. I think all of your musicals in there. That was a little bit of a struggle, but I got them all there. All right, folks. Remember, putting things in the chat is how we're going to move this stuff forward. Cool. I see this couple of posts out there in YouTube. Thank you very much to Catherine and Nemli, we're going to work those two into one of the next ones we're going to play. We're going to play a game called, well, maybe we'll move it after that. We're going to play a game called Press Conference. Press Conference works like this. Audrey is famous, but we already knew that. But she's going to be famous because people are going to be interviewing her, and she's going to be some famous person who's going to be announcing something that they just invented. So Audrey's going to leave while we're there.
Hi, guys.
She's going to go ahead and out, and as she does, I know there's a little bit of a delay, which so if you're out in the chat, go ahead and give me things that are the color blue, and we'll see if I can work those in there. So if you're in the chat on YouTube, you're trying to do that. Here in this room, please give me, you know what? Give me a cartoon character from the 80s. Over here in the chat, cartoon character from the 80s. Corey, we're not that old yet. All right. And let's see. Seeing out there, you know what? Let's just make this fun. We're going to take Catherine's idea out there. So Audrey is actually He-Man. And He-Man is actually here to tell us that they've invented Hamilton based all in Boston. It's going to be called Wicked Hamilton. All right. It's a Boston version of Hamilton called Wicked Hamilton. All right. So we need somebody who could be one of the press corps. And it looks like Jonathan would love to play. So if somebody unmute him. Jonathan, you there?
Yo. What's up?
All right. So Audrey is who, Jonathan?
He-Man.
He-Man. And what are they here to announce?
Wicked Hamilton. It's an all Broadway cast recording.
Yes, Boston cast recording. All Boston cast.
Boston. Yeah, sorry. It's been a long day.
That's okay. And so Jared and John are our two other press people. So right now, if somebody can go get Audrey.
I will retrieve her.
Thank you very much. And you guys out here are going to give us your help, because you're going to give us either a thumbs up or an applause. If Audrey's getting close, you're going to give a thumbs up. I mean, she's getting close, and that she's on the right track. It's going to help her move forward. And once she gets it, go wild and clap, because we'll be here a while for the second one for sure. Maybe the first. We shall see. Press all, have your cameras ready. Everybody ready to click, 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 click. All right, yeah. Okay, Corey has a very small camera. I appreciate that. Just click, 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 mini, mini, me. And Andrew's going for the telephoto shot. So once she is back in this room.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, I'm so glad you're here. The press is already set up, and I'm sure this will be a nice long press conference for you.
Oh, great. That's just the kind that I like. Well, I'm here to answer all your burning questions, as long as you don't set the questions on fire.
I have a question.
Yes, please, ask your question.
First, before I ask, I want to let you know it's my birthday, so
Happy birthday, then.
Thank you so much. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Also, have you always lived in homes that were named after different bones?
Well, of course. Where would I be without my humorous house? My femur hut? Indeed, even my cranium shack.
Cranium shack, baby.
I love that song.
Excuse me, I have a question, please.
Yes, please. Ask me your questions.
I'm Sam from Nerd Vogue, and I was just wondering, were you perhaps thinking about bringing She-Woman on for this project?
Well, you know, I do so love the stylings of She-Woman, because she really exemplifies the femininity that I feel so at ease with. But you know, I think this is a standalone project for just one man, a one-man show.
Excuse me, Adam Prince from the Mattel Times, and I need to ask. I noticed Are you off the juice? You were a lot bigger the last time I saw you.
Well, I've had some roid rage issues, but I've decided that the bodybuilder lifestyle is just not for me.
But what about all your friends? Like that's going to be awkward at family reunions. I'm very curious now.
Well, all my friends will just have to get used to the new me. I'm a different person. I've changed.
I have a question.
Yes, is it Sam?
Hi, this is Trent from Muscle Magazine, and I was wondering if you felt like the cartoon animation was doing your pecs justice. If you felt like they were really, you're looking how you want to look because you're a big,
Oh, absolutely.
strong person.
I really have to credit the animators who have worked on my show because they have the definition on the rippling muscles of He-Man, which they so delightfully rendered. Very impressed with the way that they portrayed me, the hero of Grayskull.
Hi, I have a question again.
Yes, please continue. Yes.
I don't know if you remember, I'm the guy I asked the question before whose birthday it is.
Happy
today.
birthday. Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you so much. So I was kind of wondering, like, is this going to be a thing where there's a witch kind of having a duel and eating chowder?
Well, I do so love the plays of Shakespeare as performed in New England, but I don't think that's in the cards for me.
You don't, huh?
No. Well, I'll think about it. It's your birthday after all, so I can't say no.
I think the $10 question we'd all like to ask is, what are the costumes gonna look like? Are we going black? Are we going like white? What are we green? What are we doing?
Well, monochromatic theater is very in vogue today. It's not something I particularly like to dabble in, but I think that we could definitely find some costumes for our television series that will suit our actors quite well.
I have a question here. Hi, this is Robert from Catchy Tunes Magazine, and I was wondering how, in your adaptation of the source material, putting it on the stage, do you think it's going to work the same way?
Well, I'm not sure about that because, a play where nobody can see anything, what's the point of even having lights? But, I'm thinking a little avant-garde, yes, for my first Grayskull production.
How are you handling the flying redcoats?
Oh, it's, they say 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, but they really don't give any options for when they arrive by the air. So I'm going to have a 3rd lantern, maybe 3 lanterns for that occasion. That'll just warn people about what's coming, but it won't really do anything to help, will it?
Excuse me, I have a question, please.
Yeah, happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday.
How'd you know?
It's just a lucky guess.
Thank you so much. I've just got to know, are there any Revolutionary War heroes that you would consider to be a real pissa?
Oh, absolutely. I myself revere Mr. Paul Revere. That was his name. He actually got it because I revered him so much. And the way he rode on that horse has inspired me to write many a musical, many a play, And indeed, you shall see once it reaches the stage.
So can I ask, which song do you think will be the bigger hit? Define Talking Less or My Popular Shot?
Listen, Lin-Manuel Miranda has got nothing on He-Man when it comes to writing musicals about Revolutionary War heroes, which is why my rap musical of Paul Revere's life may not take off immediately, but my project that I'm working on right now will, definitely.
Hi, I have a question. Hi, I'm Denise. And I'm just wondering, because you are, changing the location. I'm a super fan, by the way, so I'm super excited. But since you're changing like the setting, because it's so, the source material was so heavily based in another city, do you think that, setting it potentially in another city will maybe change the storyline at all?
Yes, I do indeed. I believe that, the Revolutionary War was, the Boston Tea Party, Boston. It's a very hot locale for staging plays. From what I've heard, they have a lot of stages.
But I heard you were premiering in Kansas.
Well, you have to really go for the unexpected when it comes to theater. The theater is what I call it. So, I thought doing the Boston Tea Party in a place without an ocean would have been a pretty bold artistic move on my part.
Hi, excuse me. I have another question.
Yes, happy birthday.
You remembered. Thank you so much.
Here I am.
Is this going to be available on Disney Plus? Because I got Netflix and I got Amazon Prime, but if it's on Disney Plus,
I would like to see all musicals streamed and broadcasted right to your television, right at home. So that's why I'm going to record my performance and put it online so that even in Kansas, you can watch this beautiful show.
Hi.
Can I ask? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No. After you.
I just had a question. Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm a super big theater fanatic, and I'm trying to budget how many shows I can go see, and I can only afford about maybe $10. Do you think that's a fair ticket price for you to charge?
$10. Let's be real. I've made more, but I think that this is a cheap ticket will definitely sell more. So I'm going to get to the entire United States of America to watch this production by only charging a little bit on Disney Plus.
So I think we need to address the elephant in the room, the friction between the cast. I know that your character playing King George spits a lot. Does that physically affect your lead? Does it like bring the house down? Does she get hurt by that?
You should hear the stories from backstage. It's really rough. So yes, there is definitely an incident in which the ceiling does fall down in the middle.
I heard it was almost like it was melting, and people were like, "Oh my God, it's melting! It's melting!"
Yes. Well, we did
It was terrible.
We did have to do an authentic burning of the Gatsby in our show, which is very sad. But you take risks in theater.
Hi, excuse me. I have a question again.
Oh, is it your birthday?
As a matter of fact, it is. Nice. I was wondering do you have the courage to remove a painful burr in your boot?
Oh, absolutely. Well, after Hamilton was such a big success, I feel like I've suffused the essence of the musical Hamilton into my next project, which is a
Go on.
Thank you so much for your patience. So Hamilton the musical, I decided to make it about Paul Revere.
Now, was
Sure
it
about
before
that?
or after Paul Revere had that reaction to the silver that made him turn green? No, I'm sorry. I got that confused with a story I used to watch as a child every Saturday night, twice a year. My parents would sit me down. Oh, sorry. It's a long drawn out story. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. That's what this press conference is for. It's for uncovering all the secret mysteries of the things that you are telling me. Yes.
Hey man, we just wanted to come in real quick, and there's a lot of fans building upside because you're so popular. I just wanted to make sure that if you were going to be this popular, that you'd be ready to handle all of these fans. So just be aware they're out there.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to give them all my autograph as soon as I get out of here. So, listen.
Another question over here.
Yes, birthday man.
You knew. Is Toto gonna be doing some sort of crossover music for this?
It's totally going to happen. You know it.
Hi, sorry. I'm Joe. I have to go see your show for my history class because I know you had talked about Hamilton and there's like the red guys and the blue guys, right? Are the red guys gonna play baseball? Because I'd love to see that.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Yes, of course. Because it's half a Revolutionary War musical, and it's half a modern Broadway hit. Because I personally have decided to combine Hamilton and Wicked to create the ultimate super musical, Hamil-Wicked. Yes, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. He-Man makes Hamil-Wicked. You're welcome.
I have one more question for you here.
Yes, please. What is it?
In that, since it's going to involve Revolutionary War, and there's a very famous Revolutionary War city that we've been kind of dancing around, I'm just wondering about local regional casting for this musical you've defined and put together.
Well, obviously, it has to be a Boston native who says wicked a lot. So you know me, I've always revered Paul Revere. I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing all of you.
You got me.
Yes, you've fallen into my jest. So my Boston-based Wicked Hamilton musical. My Boston-based Wicked musical.
And scene. You got it, but my internet dropped. That's right, a Boston-based Hamilton, Wicked Hamilton movie, because they all say wicked a lot. All right, nice job. He-Man, you got that all figured out. Thank you, Jonathan, for helping with that. That was a bit more challenging. You have fun with that, Audrey?
Oh, that was a delightful press conference. I hope to come back again.
You have to keep an eye on Lori's screen. She was trying to give you a hint. All right. So, you know what? After that, you might want to, get yourself to a bar. And if you're going to get yourself to a bar, someone's going to have to walk through. It's going to be Blank Walks Into a Bar. We're going to play a line game called Blank Walks Into a Bar, which sets up that favorite joke of, this something walk into a bar and something else happened. So like this duck walked into a bar, but he couldn't pay his bill. And so that's the kind of setup. I'll give you guys some suggestions. Those suggestions are then used in the jokes. So first off, is there anybody who'd like to play that game? Corey loves playing line games. We'll get him set up with that. Like you said, all of them must be, the blank walks into the bar and then continue your joke from there. Somebody unmute Corey. And if you want to be able to be somebody who gives that joke, you're going to raise your hand. You're going to say me, keep that up, and I'll be able to call you from there. Out in the live chat, give me things out on YouTube. Give me things that our Boston is known for. Here in this room, please give me more cartoon characters you can think of. Let's go with John. What's something on the board we haven't touched yet?
Memes.
Memes. All right, different memes. We'll throw memes over there in the chat. And let's see. Sarah, you know what? Philosophers. Let's really kind of just, bring this down. And you know what? We've given them a chance out there to enter some of theirs. So things Boston is known for. Go ahead and put those down in the chat. Things Boston is known for. All right. So once again, I'll get this thing started with, where'd it go? You're right. The Celtics walk into a bar.
Wait,
Corey.
Celtics walk into a bar and the bartender says, do you have any of those Red Sox here?
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
Celtics or Celtics, you pronounce it the way you want to. Ian.
Celtics walk into a bar. The bartender says, I don't think I'm going to serve you. They say, why not? Well, you're looking a little green already.
Oh.
Me.
Jared.
So Celtics walk into the bar. Bartender says, hey, before you get a drink, would you like some pretzels? And the Celtics were like, well, they are my favorites, but I'll probably choke.
Me.
Amy.
So the Celtics walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve Celtics here. And the Celtics say, we don't want drinks. We're just looking to score.
Oh, Brett.
Me. So the Celtics walk into a bar and they see a candle and they blow it.
Me.
John.
The Celtics walk into a bar and the bartender gets really excited and says, oh, I love it when you guys come here. Y'all are such good sports.
Hey.
Me. Celtics walk into a bar, say, we'd like some drinks. The bartender says, that's fine as long as you don't dribble.
Me.
Jared.
Celtics walk into a bar that had a big fire in the fireplace, and the bartender says, would you like a drink? And the Celtics are like, no, we absolutely cannot handle the heat.
Me.
I gotta move on from that one. Sorry. Can I have Bam Bam walks into a bar? Bam Bam walks into a bar.
Me.
Amy.
Bam Bam walks into a bar and the bar just turns to rubble.
Oh, feels good. Gummy bears walk into a bar.
Sure, me.
Jared.
So gummy bears walk into the bar and bartender says, oh, what are you here for? The gummy bears are like, just looking for a job. Bartender goes, well, do you have any history working in a bar? And the gummy bears were like, been a bouncer here and there and everywhere.
Wait,
Corey.
Gummy bears walks into a bar and the bartender says, I don't want you to eat those worms because snakes are made out of the same skin as those.
Me.
Hey, John.
Gummy bears walk into a bar and they're so gelatinous the bar passes right through them.
Fair enough.
Me.
Amy.
These gummy bears walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you here. And the gummy bears say, it's too late, we're stuck.
Oh, I see the boat version. What happens if a swan walks into a bar? Fair enough.
Wait,
Yes, Corey.
Swan walks into a bar. Bartender says, I don't want you to show me any single kind of ballerina anymore.
Me.
Jared.
So Swan walks into the bar and the bartender's like, look, you can't be coming in here. And the Swan's like, I'm the one who got you this job at this bar. And the bartender's like, look, I just can't do it. And the Swan was like, hey, I stuck out my neck for you.
Oh,
Me.
Brett.
So a swan walks into a bar because its wings were broken.
Oh,
Me. Swan walks into a bar and the bartender says, "What kind of dive bar do you think this is?"
Hey,
all right. Mark Wahlberg walks into a bar.
hey,
Corey.
Mark Wahlberg walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Anyone want to see more of Ted 3?"
Jared.
Sure, I'll go for one. Marky Mark walks into a bar and says, "What is this place?" The bartender goes, "It's a bar-y bar."
Hey,
Ian.
Mark Wahlberg walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Oh, what brought you in here?" He said, "Looks like a fun bunch."
Me.
John.
Mark Wahlberg walks into a bar. I bet he'd never been there before, and another customer at the bar said, "Oh, don't let him drink too much, or else he'll become the perfect storm."
Me.
Corey.
Mark Wahlberg walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Aren't you a fan of Wicked?"
Amy.
Me. Mark Wahlberg walks into a bar and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for my brother on the back street."
Oh, and scene. Thank you very much, guys, for that. All right. If you decide you want to walk into a bar, then that's awesome. But if instead you decide to stay home, the money you might walk into a bar with and spend, you could spend on us by going here to our Venmo account or down here to our PayPal account and making a donation, which always helps us keep doing the wonderful show that you guys get to see every week. You know what's fun? Taking the new guy and putting him in a tough situation. That's why, and thank you, Lori, for giving us your donation. That was awesome of you. So quick on that one. We like to torture Brett tonight. Brett's going to play a game with a bunch of our guys and maybe one of you called Centerpiece, in which Brett is going to be in 4 different scenes playing 4 completely different characters. And he's going to have to remember which character he's playing in which scene as it all rotates around him. With that playing also is Candace, Ian, Jared, plus possibly one of you. Go ahead and put your name down there if you're there. And all right. Does anybody want to play? Go ahead and put your name there. What's going to happen is as we move through each scene, I'm going to call out the names. The groups will be Group 1, Candace and Ian. Group 2, Ian and Jared. Group 3, Jared and whoever we choose. Group 4, whoever chooses Candace. Not seeing any names out there. Then I'm going to...
We've got Mallory, a new volunteer.
Oh, Mallory's up there. All right. Let's bring in Mallory. There we go. Mallory, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Tim, thank you for your donation. Mallory, as one of our cast members, it's nice to see you on your night off. We don't like to cheat and be like, why is she so funny? Because she's one of ours. All right. So let's give this some suggestions. The YouTube ones always come in so late, but I do see the Red Sox. So I'm just going to use the socks part of that. Candace and Ian, your suggestion is socks, however you choose to interpret that. Can I have a 3-syllable word down in the chat? Anybody got 3-syllable word down in the chat? And the 1 and a 2 and a 3. All right. Now see. Oh. Ooh, similar. All right, cool. That was one of ours. All right, we'll go with papaya. That sounds fine. So group 2, Ian and Jared, your suggestion is pa. Whatever pa means to you. All right. And number 3, let's see, which is Jared and Mallory, your suggestion is silly. Whatever silly means to you. And finally, the last group, Mallory and Candace, your suggestion is tissue, whatever tissue means to you. So let's go over those again. Brett, hopefully you're keeping track. So group 1, your suggestion is?
Socks.
Group 2, your suggestion is? Group 3, your suggestion is?
Silly.
Group 4, your suggestion is?
Tissue.
All right, cool. They seem really mundane as suggestions, but let's see where they go. And let's start with group 1.
Yeah, these lederhosen are very, very stylish.
Yeah, I like the colors, yeah.
Yeah, these are spiffy. Yeah.
Group 2.
Yo, I hit that golf ball real far. Wicked far.
Yeah, you whacked the shit out of that.
I never saw a golf shot go that far.
Group 3.
You just sprayed me with that. I'm covered in that fake string crap.
Well, how else are we supposed to celebrate your birthday?
I'm forgiven.
I'll do it again.
It was fine the first time.
Group 4.
This is such a beautiful wedding. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Dress is so pretty.
He was supposed to be mine, though.
1.
Now that you have won the fashion show, your next move has to be even bigger.
Oh, okay. Well, I could fly a kite and be on the kite at the same time.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
should also add the florals. Yeah.
Ooh, I could wear. Yeah. Haha.
It was funny the first time. You got it in my eye.
You got it in his eye. That's hysterical.
2.
He hit the tar out of that one.
Yeah, I did. I hit that golf ball just like I hit that dude at the club.
Yeah, you hit the shit out of him.
I hit the shit out of him.
Yeah, just like right in the noggin.
4.
You know,
This is so sad. I think we need more wine.
yeah.
Of course we do.
I want a stripper.
2.
Now that we're
Yeah.
done with that golf game, we should go to the bar and celebrate.
We're gonna hit somebody in the fucking noggin.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the shit out of their noggins.
That would really
1.
mar the afternoon.
Yeah. I broke my leg from being on a kite.
3.
I hope you didn't want that cupcake, dude. I kind of ate it all.
You fill me up with silly string and then you eat my cupcake.
Dude, it's kind of funny.
4.
All right, so I got us some wine in like red and white. I also found like these tissues. We might need them.
I got a stripper.
2.
No, you got a stupid noggin.
Nah, you got a stupid noggin. You're supposed to hit other people, not me.
1.
Yeah, I broke both my legs now.
2.
I'll hit you in the noggin again. I don't care.
I'll hit you with my elbow. That's not even a punch, my guy.
4.
Your stripper friend is so nice. It's not even fair.
1.
Toxic. It clearly says on the label.
1.
What are you doing
Disabled.
here?
1.
Disabled. I have no
You've
limbs.
broken all your limbs. This is a crisis.
2.
Don't
Fuck.
hit me in the noggin on my birthday.
3.
Ah,
But it's so funny.
it's so funny.
Oh god.
2.
I'm gonna hit you so hard that this other guy's gonna feel it.
1.
Whatever.
But you looked good, yeah?
It's nice being a ghost.
And scene. I think we've had enough of Brett murdering a number of accents. Oh,
It's
well, we
over.
got a stripper for his birthday. All the paint on his house is gone. All right. Move on to a game I like to call Trolley Stop. The way this works is we're going to have a bunch of characters get created because one person's going to be there, starting with Jared. Audrey's going to come on. She's going to be some big character. Jared then has to match the character. And once they've had like a 2 or 3 line scene, Jared's going to get up, find a reason to leave, and then we'll move the next person in. Does anybody want to play some characters this evening? Looks like Corey's going to jump in on that. Anybody else? All right, Corey, you in?
Yes, sir.
Cool, Corey, you're going to go after Audrey. So Jared, Audrey, Corey, John, Brett, Candace, Ian. Jared, you're sitting there. Audrey, you're coming in. Let's have some Trolley Stop.
Hey kids, today we're going to learn about the colors of the rainbow.
The colors of the rainbow are all very pretty and all very important.
Sounds like you know a lot about colors.
I sure do. Colors are fun.
I met my friend Roy G. Biv at college.
Roy G. Biv, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna go see how he's doing. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds
Bye.
great. Thanks for learning with me.
Bring.
Normal day.
Corey, that's you.
Well, do you want to play chess with me?
Why, yes, chess is truly a game of wits, and nobody has more wits than I.
Well, here's how I can do. I can gladly place the pieces in the incorrect position on the chessboard, and we can play backwards chess.
Backwards chess. Ah, I see that you are also a man of great intelligence.
I think so. That's the way I can play in the casino.
Well, since we're both geniuses, then you'll anticipate whatever move I'm going to make, and then I'll anticipate that move before you even make it. How will we even play this game?
Well, you'll figure it out yourself one of these days.
We are just too well matched. We are too smart for this game. I'm going to have to go play some football and do some sports to get my mind off it.
Knock
Farewell,
yourself out.
friend.
Knock yourself out.
Oh no! Oh no! Is the bus here again? There's a killer coming after me!
Whoa, man! Are you okay, man?
Chasing me! Is the bus here again? The bus can take us to safety!
I'm pretty sure about that law. I know when to take the bus when it comes to safety too.
But look, he's coming this way!
Let's run! Let's run!
Go! Go!
I'm moving as fast as I can. Is the bus yet? Is the bus here yet?
John, you're on.
Yes!
Oh my! I'm done.
You should get on it because the murderer is coming this way!
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm out of here.
Hey, yo, I said we ain't got no time to discuss because we got to wait here for this great big bus.
Absolutely, positively. We ain't got no time, but we got time to rhyme.
Yeah, we got time to rhyme. Everything is fine. Matter of fact, this bus stop is seeming so sublime.
Yo, yo, yo. This bus is gonna go, and then we're gonna know where it's going.
Nice. I'll see you later, dude.
All right, I hear the bus is here. I'm out. Peace out, word.
Oh my God. So then this dude comes in the bar and he says, I'm gonna punch this guy's noggin. Who the hell says noggin?
I don't know. Some rambunctious little hooligan must have said it.
I know.
I can't believe it.
I thought, why doesn't he just say, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna kick your ass," like everybody else does?
You can't find good men these days. You just can't. You know what?
Mm,
I'm gonna go on my little hunt to find a good man.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'm so excited to get to take the bus on my birthday.
Oh, what a coincidence! It's also my birthday. Ooh!
Wow, maybe I'll stop at a bakery and get a birthday cake because it's my birthday.
Wow! A birthday cake on your birthday!
Maybe we can go to someplace special and just be in our birthday suits on our birthdays.
What a great idea! I'm gonna go get ready right now!
And scene. Yes, I love the extending of the arms because that is how we celebrate birthdays, right, Jared?
I am so beyond flattered right now. That was the best part of the show.
Well, we'll see because they're going to play our final game of the night. We're going to play Sing It, and we'll see where this whole thing goes. So, Sarah, I'm going to use you for two things in this game. First, Sarah, of everything you saw tonight, of everything you saw tonight, what is something you want to know more about? Just think of the favorite thing that made you laugh.
Just musical crossovers in general.
You're right. Musical crossovers is important. So these guys are actually going to be doing a scene in a high school. Because in high schools, musicals randomly break out. At least that's what I've been told in 1, 2, maybe 36 versions. It depends on what Disney's doing lately. And so we're going to see these scenes. And in two ways I'm going to use you. Because first off, this is a game called Sing It, which means that if I yell Sing It at any particular point, these guys have to begin a song right at that moment. But what I'm also going to use it is I'm going to give you the opportunity. If I'm looking at your screen, because I can see your little box there, if you throw up a thumbs up signal, I'm going to call out Sing It, even if I don't think it's a time to sing it. So that way it's really doubled, because if you decide you wanted a song about it and you're like, no, that needs to be a song, that person's going to have to sing. So if you want to torture a particular actor, that really gives you the ability to just keep throwing your thumbs up and they'll just have to keep singing because that's what you've decided it's going to do. You are the fam after all. So give me a thumbs up if you understand. And now we'll play the game tonight. So to get this party started, we've got all those high school groups, and clearly Jared and Audrey were hanging out by their locker, kicking it.
Geometry class was so tough.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty easy once you get a hang of what triangles are.
I just hate that Euclid. Whatever he was on, I am not into.
Sing it.
Euclid is my eye. Biggest bad guy. He makes math hard and he makes it shapes. It makes me fail. Euclid is bad.
Well, I personally had class with Pythagoras. He is a genius.
Sing it.
Do you see this triangle? You can measure all of the sides. If you know the length of the hypotenuse, then you know it glides. And when you measure the time of the day that you did that, then you will know the truth. It's a right angle triangle.
Now, Jared actually had to talk to his geometry teacher because he was failing geometry. And luckily, Ian was in there to help as the geometry teacher to help him truly understand this Pythagorean theorem. Let's see that scene.
A squared, B squared, C squared, I don't get it.
Listen, equations are the core of how we think.
Sing it.
When you have a symbol, when you have a number, then you have everything you need. When you be thinking of all of those together, then your mind begins to bleed. You can find that with math, there's a way that you can always get a solution. And as soon as you've done that, you advance, you grow, and you make a contribution.
This scared the hell out of Jared, so he went running out of that room all the way over to the Health and Human Services room where they were discussing the beginning of life. And Candace was clearly that sex ed teacher.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice on a banana, okay?
Do you maybe have a smaller banana?
Sing it.
Okay. Do you maybe have a smaller banana? Just asking rhetorically. Do you maybe have a smaller banana? That question has nothing to do with me. Do you happen to have a smaller banana? 'Cause if you don't, I might split. Let's go find a smaller banana and put a prophylactic on it.
All right. Yeah, actually, I have a variety of sizes, you know, no judgment-free zone here.
Yeah, it's a lot of produce.
Shout out, Sarah said sing it.
This is a safe space. We don't judge anyone here. It is very important that you feel very comfortable because it's an uncomfortable subject, especially for someone of your age. It is really uncomfortable. So when you have a safe space, because it is an awesome place to learn.
Now, this is the point where Brett had actually walked into the classroom, very surprised that Jared was there, and had some news that only the health services sex ed counselor could answer, and it involved Jared as well.
Yeah, I got some news. Big news. Yeah, sex is an illusion.
Sing it.
Yeah, I don't want to have any kind of confusion, but hey, sex is a kind of illusion. Hey, we can try to sing along, but when you have sex, you're not being very strong. Hey, what am I rhyming? What am I doing? I don't know. I said I'm being confusion because sex is an illusion.
That was a really upbeat way to deliver some really bad news for me, to be honest. Like, I was really looking forward to that sex thing and illusion.
Now, this is actually the point when I said sing it, and at this particular time when I say sing it, then, oh God, hold on. Then everybody who just got that clicked sings the one song that Jared's wanted to hear all night. That's right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jared. Happy birthday to you.
This is your birthday song. It is not very long.
Hey. Oh, you stop.
Guys, thank you very much for coming out this evening. We had a great time. We hope you did too. I need to find that button right there. Okay. Hoping my cast will look right now and see where their mute situation is and fix that. So once again, if you guys, thank you very much, Carrie Ann, for your donation. If you guys want to see us, we're going to be here every single Friday up and through the end of November. So make sure you check us out. We're going to take December off, and then we'll be back in January here online. We'd love to do longer, but it looks like in Rhode Island, until there is a vaccine, there will not be any in-place shows. That was decided. We heard that news today from the governor, so we will definitely not be back until a vaccine comes out. We will be here online, though. Please come. Please support us. There aren't a lot of improv groups left. A lot of them have had to close down recently, but you guys' support helps us stay here. Bringing in more audience members helps us stay here. We want to continue being here. Please help us out by spreading the word whenever you can. Drag people in from all over the country, all over the world, and we can all enjoy this with you. Or out on YouTube, just share our videos and like and subscribe. We need to get those subscribers up, and we'd appreciate all of your loving help. Do it for Jared's birthday. Okay. Speaking of which, I had a heck of a cast this evening, and that cast included Ian.
Yeah, kids, remember, break a leg is merely a figure of speech.
Candace.
Oh, I hope you enjoyed that show.
Brett.
Have a good night and rest your noggin.
John.
Oh, I hope Jared lives through the first birthday, yeah.
Audrey.
I have to tell you, my press conference was just a front for a birthday party.
And I think that's pretty much everyone, right? I can't think of anyone else except for Jared.
Did you know it's my birthday? We're going to the Bari Bar.
Thank you guys very much. And
See you.
next week.